Hey, you. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. It's 7 o'clock. Welcome to my kitchen, my studio, the place where I make a beautiful mess. You're here for my therapy session. Mm. Welcome to the show. Look, I know that you've been seeing me post a lot. I know. It maybe it's a little unnerving for you, especially if you're a hater. But that's okay. Okay? You've been seeing me post a lot because this is important to me. Um, I did something brave and I am building on the name Sugar Pearls. And what that means is, well, for me, is expanding how sugar pearls can be seen and heard in media, in food spaces, in our community. I expanded my store. That's the website right now. Yeah. Okay, so you see the pictures, and let me tell you something. This Android phone of mine takes amazing. A lot of the video work and the photo editing work that I do on my phone, my trusty, dusty Android, and I love it. Um, but I don't want you to, you know, get confused now. It, yeah, it's a whole operation. It's an entire operation. But I want you to go shop the store. Shop the new kitchen collective from Sugar Pearls. Uh huh. Sugar Pearls hyphen online at myshopify.com. It's right there. Go ahead and click. Now you will see that a lot of these items are kind of in yellow. What that means, that's like going to the sale rack in your favorite store. If your favorite store has a sale rack, a yellow or red tag or whatever, the Kitchen Collective has many items on the sale rack. All you need to do is check it out. And I realize because this is a somewhat new venture, and maybe you're not used to seeing or hearing sugar pearls in the space of um, kitchenware and all that stuff. It's a lifestyle. It's a whole entire lifestyle. Okay, jump on it. Shop. You'll find a lot of those items. So when some people expand their stores, the markups can be high. Okay, I realize that this is an opportunity for me to, like I said, get in some new spaces. So I ain't trying to get rich off of you, okay? But slow and steady wins the race. And I think by having tiny markups on stuff that you didn't even think about that you probably needed in your kitchen, um, it it would show a tremendous amount of support. So go shop the sale rack, and see my kitchen collective from Sugar Pearls. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm like Issa Rae. I feel bad for you. It's feeling like me season. Yeah. So I'm taking the bull by the horn. All right. Now I did that commercial. You do your job. Hey, I got some comments here. Happy Friday, Sharon Laurie Brown. Hey, Sister Cheryl. Hey, Marietta. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for checking in. Look at these beautiful people. Yes, lady, it's ladies' night. Okay? Come on, ladies' night. Y'all go shopping at the Kitchen Collective, Sugar Pearls Online.com. That's my website. It's also there. And I offer still these very convenient payment methods. So don't DM me asking me, girl, how to go and order stuff on your site the same way you order from Belk, the same way you order from Amazon. Mm-hmm. The same way. All right. It's a lifestyle and a business. Okay. So you know how it's done right. It's done right. Okay. Check out the stuff. Beautiful items. Um, to stock your kitchen. Now, before I get started with tonight's show, I gotta say, hey to my two favorite senior citizens. Hey, mom and dad, love y'all. Thank you for watching. The gang is all together. Now, I'm going into this recipe. You saw me promo with the oxtails and they were stewing. Honey, that was a whole day. Okay, not an entire day. Okay, I'm exaggerating. Not a whole day, but you know what I mean. Slow and low, good cooking. All right, stuff you want to smell up your house in the wintertime. It just smells like a hug. Yes. All right, big old meaty hug. All right, next announcement before I get into the recipe. Guess what I did, y'all? Guess what I did? You ain't gonna guess. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Um, I'm gonna give you a teeny bit of the backstory and then go from there. So, one of my bestest girlfriends, Elena, um, had a house party one night, and we chilling, and the vibe was just amazing. All these beautiful black queens in a space. Some of us had never met, and Elena, that just brought us together. Well, there was a young lady that was sitting to my right, and everyone called her Chosen. Chosen, yes. And she was telling me about how she writes plays, and she must have seen the light bulbs go off in my eyes because a couple of weeks went by. She became a customer of mine. Um, we're watching each other's stuff on social media, and she DM'd me. Did she DM me or did she text me? I cannot remember. But she told me that she was in the process of having one of her plays turn into a short film. Would I be interested in a role? And I was like, hell yeah. I know. I shocked myself. I did not hesitate. It was like, yeah, of course. I know that I'm coming into a season of just wondrous creativity. I'm checking comments. Hey, Sugar Bear. Hey, Boo. Creativity has been on 1,000. And Chosen's play, I Am Chosen Entertainment. Okay, that's how it's logoed in social media, so you can find her. And I'll have all of her information as we go on. But I went to my first rehearsal a few weeks ago, and when I tell you, gave me the it it added to the embers that were already burning, and I was just so grateful. Y'all, we got a real acting coach on set. The name of the film is called My Mother's Prayers, and I play the kind of snooty, but she got a story, Rhonda, who is the daughter to the main character, the mother. Um, and it's a meaty role. It's a meaty role. Rhonda has lines. Rhonda has lines. So I'm getting back into this space where I'm like studying scripts and sides and, you know, thinking about blocking and developing a character, things that I have not done in years. But I want to remind you of a show that I did called muscle memory. And the trick to it is if you've done it once before, you can do it again. So that's why I jumped at the chance and I asked her, I said, how did you know I could do this? And she said, I could just tell by the spark in your eye when I told you what I did. And I was like, oh my God, I don't hide this well. I don't. Whether I'm excited, joyful, disgusted, she wears it. Okay. Most of the time I try to hide it with a smile. But people who know me know me know. Okay. So that's it. Stay tuned for more as I tell you about my mother's prayers and Rhonda. And I'll share a little bit another time about how I'm developing her character. Right now, let's get into the recipe. Welcome to the show. All the information you need is right there, sugar. Right there. Okay? Right there. Like, share, subscribe, love, honey, comment. Let me know you're here. I love you for watching. Thank you. So those oxtails that we did last night, here they are. All right, the same oxtails, only fewer because I straight ate about 2 or 3 of them yesterday. So good. What we're gonna do now is do our best to shred the meat off of the bone. Don't worry what don't come off the bone. You can eat that later. All right, right now, let's just get some gloves because this it can be a messy job. There is some good consomme or gravy in the pot that we made with our oxtail. I didn't add no thickener. This ain't no thickener. This is just cooking over time, good, delicious gravy for your soul. Okay? You got bits of fat in it, but it's not fatty because we removed it during cooking. I recorded myself doing that so that you could see the process from beginning to end. I know, I'm trying to adjust it. Okay? All right. So let's work on getting these. Here we go. Get my oven, my stove going because we're making birria. 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 All right, it's like Mexican street food, okay? All right, no beans though. There are no beans. So I'm gonna turn my griddle on for a little bit and let that get warm. I got some sweet onions that are sauteed there, and I kind of softened them with that good gravy on the oxtails, okay? All right, let's get the meat off. See how easy that's coming off? Because we cooked it with love, slow and low. We didn't worry about how long it was taking. That liquid that it cooked in from start to finish reduced by half, and we covered the meat. So, all right, just gonna take it off. Don't worry about that. Put it back in the gravy, cause we'll come back to that later. That's munchy food, okay? Right now, keep on taking that meat off that bone. Yeah, oxtail can be expensive, but let me tell you, the reward when you cook it right, ain't nothing like it. Nothing at all. This is gonna be a lot of meat. I'm gonna do 3 tacos tonight, and I'll have probably enough for plating tomorrow. I'm not gonna eat 3 tacos tonight, okay? I'm just saying that'll get us together. All right, and this is your oxtail meat. Now, when you're doing birria, you can add other meat. You can add short ribs, of course, whatever meat, but it's usually a beef. Look how tender and delicious and full of meaty goodness and juices and fat and stuff from that. So we're gonna get our griddle is almost where it needs to be. I'm gonna take these because I can always get some more gloves. But what I'm gonna do right now is just prepare my griddle. Okay, how you doing? Are you keeping up? Good. This is easy, okay? The I'll be working on the oxtail recipe this weekend. It usually takes me a few hours, to make sure. So it's definitely a day's task. All I've got right now is some regular canola oil with pepper and some dried rosemary. The rosemary, I pulse it down into a powder. This is the one that my brother gave me. And we're just going to add that to the griddle. Now, with the birria tacos, that's what we're having tonight. We've got our shredded oxtail meat here. We've got some of that delicious gravy. The way you do your birria, I'm not using a typical Mexican recipe to stew the oxtails down, but the idea is the same in that we've got the tender, delicious oxtail meat, and we've got the consomme or the gravy. All right, all of this is going to work for our good. I'm going to show you how. So, tacos. Remember, I told you about the Mission tacos. This is this is from Mission. I like Mission, just like I like Birria. Not Birria. Badia. 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 That's my brand. Okay. Your soft, this is sweet Hawaiian. I know. So sweet Hawaiian. Now with the birria, you dip it in the consomme on both sides and then you put it on the griddle. Oh, we've got some cheese. Now, the cheese. Ugh, okay. So in a birria recipe, it calls for Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca cheese. Oaxaca, something like that, I think. But it's a Mexican cheese, a lot like a mozzarella. I did not get Oaxaca today, but I do have some mozzarella that we're gonna put on our tacos. So right now, I'm gonna take you back to the pot, all right? And I want you to stay here and just watch how it's done for a minute. All right. See, you got some good oxtail bones with a little bit of meat hanging on. Leave that to the side. Leave that to the side. Okay. So you've got a relatively hot griddle going here. Nope, you're not going to put the tortilla on first. What you're going to do is sop up some of this consomme, and then you're going to put it on your griddle. Okay? Same here. And then you're going to put it, yep, and here. All right. And just lay it right there on the griddle. Now, while your tortillas are getting nice and soft, you're going to add your mozzarella or Oaxaca if you've got it. So we're going to give, because these will be kind of small. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of meat. I'm probably going to end up having to buy more tacos, which is cool. Okay. Ah, shoot. I didn't want to do that. I want to do both sides. Okay, so while that's cooking, put that up there to the side. All right. And that way both sides of your tortilla are nice and soft. Don't worry about that. We'll make up for it. We're still gonna go ahead, now that you've flipped, now you can add your cheese, okay? Just a thin enough layer because there is a pull. Oh, there is a pull, baby. Okay. Take a little more of your mousse. Thin layer. Nice. And here, same thing. Okay. All right. Now that you've got that there, go ahead and get some oxtail or short rib or whatever you're using. But we love the oxtail with the birria because it's got a nice piece of that gelatinous kind of sticky meat around the cartilage that's really, really good. And we like that. It makes for a nice tender taco. And it's just good. It's just good. I mean, it's, yes, it is mixed with some fat and stuff, but that's kind of the beauty of it, you know. All right, now that you've got the oxtail on the birria, let's go ahead and give it a flip, just a turn over, okay. And what you've got is that a nice taco. I had cheese on both sides of that. Remember, that's okay. This griddle is fairly easy to clean, and there you go. And this is street food, Mexican street food. I'm gonna give this microwave a couple of seconds because what I'm adding is not so Mexican, but it's what I want. Okay, all right. I'm gonna flip this over and make sure both sides get good caramelization. Flip that. Look at that meat. Look at that. See that? Little pieces of fat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want that with oxtail, honey. This is enough meat for maybe 3, 4 more tacos. I've turned everything off. And you know what time it is? It's time to get eaten. Ooh. Time to get eaten. Collard greens. Yeah, collard greens. I want a side of collard greens with my taco. I know. Not very Mexican, but it's sure enough got soul. Okay. I. Woo! I'm so excited. This came out perfect. Now, I made this recipe last night to make sure I did it right for you today. And I just hope you ain't gonna be disappointed. As a matter of fact, I know you're not. 1, 2, and 3. I've got the onions here because I was supposed to put it inside the taco. I forgot. It's okay. It's okay. I can stuff them in. As a matter of fact, yeah, I can do that. I can open it up and stuff it in there. The pull, though. The pull. Crazy. I'm crazy for me. Okay, now what's this cup for? What's this ramekin for? This white one right here. Let me tell you what. Put it in the cup. Let me tell you what. Better put it in the cup. Put it in the cup. It's like au jus for your prime rib. Say it. I know you can even smell it. It smells like a hug from grandma, for real. Oh gosh. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you the recipe for the oxtails and everything. You ready for dinner? Here it is. Yes! Birria with some consomme on the side and some collard greens. I'm ready. I'm ready. Dip. See? Now you got that gravy inside. Honey. Mm, 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 mm. Going on the menu. I got some with that sweet caramelized onion in there. Mm, 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 mm. Birria. Mm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You don't have to ask me if it's good. Of course it's freaking good. And we ain't got no rice or potatoes or collard greens. Mm. She put her foot in these greens though. She is me. Mm, mm-hmm, mm, mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be like taking pictures and stuff. Probably not gonna happen tonight. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I got a piece of that fat around that meat. Don't you discard that. Put it all in your mouth. Mm, 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 mm. I don't do this all the time. Once, twice a year, oxtail, because it is very fatty. And I'm trying to cut down on red meats and stuff anyway. Get this blood pressure down. But honey, every once in a while. At least once a year you got to do this. And that cheese and that shredded oxtail meat, mm, and the au jus, consomme, gravy, it tastes like the bougiest, sexiest tortilla you've ever had. And it don't have a lot of on it, you know? Just meat and cheese. Mm. All right, I gotta find something to take pictures with. Y'all ain't about to get me caught up here tonight. Mm. I ate one mm, whole one. Mm. Mm. That tortilla, when we dipped it in those drippings and then laid on the griddle, and the drippings went all the way through the tortilla, and it wasn't soggy. No, mm-mm. It was just like sopping oxtail up with a tortilla. Dag nabbit. If you make oxtails for Christmas, then put you some aside for this. Okay? Hi. I will keep you updated on everything that's going on with Rhonda's character in My Mother's Prayers, written by Tamika Green, also known as I Am Chosen Entertainment. I'll have her information for you. The screenplay by Michelle Harbin. So stay tuned. I'm creating stuff. Thank you for watching. I love you for doing so. Eat something good tonight and know that I love you. I hope you love me back. Bye.